Joey, are you seriously playing video games again right now? Come on, enough already. You need to get off your butt and find a job. First, you up and quit your job completely out of the blue, and now all you do is sit around the house gaming every single day like it's your full-time career. I told you before, if you're going to keep playing those games, you need to at least be working a real job. That was the deal, remember? Honestly, just look at your older brother. He's out there killing it at a major company, doing something that actually matters. You should be more like him. I don't care if the pay isn't great, just start working somewhere, anywhere.
Oh my God, here we go again. I told you already, didn't I? I'm a pro gamer now. That's what I'm doing.
A pro gamer, please. You've never stood out at anything your entire life. You expect me to believe you're suddenly a professional at this? I've had enough of this nonsense. That gamer stuff is just a glorified excuse to avoid being a functioning adult. It's basically just a fancy word for being unemployed.
You do know there are actual professionals in the gaming world, right? They've got worldwide tournaments and everything. It's called esports. Ever heard of it?
Esports? Nope, never heard of it. And honestly, I don't care. Sounds like some kind of nerd fantasy, if you ask me.
It's not some nerd fantasy. Nerd, okay, fine, I'll grant you that. Fantasy? No way. It's legit. People train hard, win prize money, even get sponsored.
That's enough. I am done listening to your ridiculous excuses. Just go to the job center and get yourself some normal employment. I'm not about to support some freeloading gamer who lounges around all day. This household doesn't have the luxury to keep feeding a deadbeat.
Hey, Marshall, I wanted to talk to you about the upcoming tournament. Do you have a moment? Hey, Joey! Yeah, I'm free anytime, no problem. Great, I'll head over to your place now. All right, take care on the way. Hey, Mom? Did you, change the lock on the front door or something? My key doesn't work anymore.
Oh, so you decided to crawl back home, huh?
Decided? Crawl? What are you even talking about? This is my home, too. Why wouldn't I come back?
Let me ask you something, Joey. Were you out job hunting today?
I already told you I have a job, so no, I didn't go job hunting because I don't need to.
Unbelievable. You're still clinging to that nonsense? You didn't even leave the house dressed for an interview. No suit, no resume in hand, so don't act like I can't tell what you're doing.
This isn't about what I was wearing. Can we focus on the actual issue here? You locked me out. Just open the door and let me in.
Not happening.
Are you kidding me right now? Why the hell not?
Wow, you really don't remember what I said to you, do you?
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
I told you to get off your butt and find a real job, and I meant immediately. We're not running some charity here. I'm not going to keep supporting a grown man who contributes nothing. Any normal person would have taken that as a wake-up call and started applying somewhere, anywhere. But you just kept hiding in your room all day, glued to your stupid games like a zombie, day in, day out, clicking away like the world doesn't exist. Then the one time you actually leave the house, I find out it wasn't even for something useful. You were just out messing around again. Nothing's changed.
That's not true. I had a legit meeting today. It was work-related, I'm telling you.
Oh, sure. Let me guess. Another strategy session at the arcade. Practicing to be the world's next video game champion, right? Do you even realize who's been footing the bill for all this training?
Yeah, I do actually. I've been paying for everything myself. I go to arcades sometimes, sure, but it's with my own money.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying. I showed you my bank app, didn't I? And I've been giving you guys money for living expenses every single month. You know that.
That all comes from that tiny pile of savings you had from your last job? You're probably just blowing through your remaining pocket change like it's Monopoly money. And who even knows if that bank app's showing real numbers?
So that's it, huh? You've already decided I'm a lost cause. Doesn't matter what I say, you've made up your mind. You're gonna call me an unemployed slacker no matter what.
I don't need to call you anything. You are an unemployed slacker. That's just reality.
You're not even trying to understand me. You don't care what I've been working on. You've already written me off.
I'm just stating the facts, Joey. And the fact is, you're not stepping foot in this house.
At least let me grab my stuff, my editing files, my project folders. They're all in my room.
That's not gonna happen, not until you wake up and get your act together. You know what? Maybe losing everything is exactly what you need. Maybe when you're out there with just the clothes on your back, you'll finally snap out of this fantasy world and see how the real world works. And don't worry about your things. I'll handle getting rid of them for you. I only have one real son. And it's the one who actually graduated, got a job, and made something of himself.
You really think my brother would be okay with this? Even he would say you've crossed the line.
Oh, please, if it weren't for him, this family would be drowning in embarrassment. Thank God he turned out right. One decent son is more than enough. As for you, get lost, you gamer-obsessed parasite.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Hey, are you seriously still standing out in front of the house? What, are you expecting someone to feel sorry for you?
I just need to grab my work stuff like my laptop and gaming equipment. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. Can I please just take those and go?
Not my problem. And just so you know, I already scheduled a pickup with the disposal company. They're coming tomorrow afternoon to haul everything away. Everything.
You what? Are you serious right now?
Yes, now get out of here already. We are done. You are officially out of my life for good.
In that case, I'll be taking Joey off your hands now.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
Sorry to drop in on you so suddenly. I didn't have your number, so I'm messaging you from Joey's phone.
Okay, but seriously, who are you?
I'm Marshall, Joey's manager. He's a professional gamer, and I've been supporting him in that capacity for a while now.
Wait, manager? What are you talking about?
Yes, Joey reached out to me and I came over as soon as I could. And frankly, even if you are his biological parent, the way you treat him is completely unacceptable. After seeing what kind of emotional damage this environment is doing to him, I've decided that as his manager, I can't leave him here any longer.
Excuse me? What an absolutely ridiculous thing to say. For a spoiled, freeloading shut-in like him, this house has been a paradise. He has had everything handed to him here.
Actually, Joey is currently preparing to compete in an international esports tournament. And in order to protect his mental and physical well-being, we'll be taking care of him from this point forward.
Fine by me. If you're willing to take in that useless, no-good burden, then be my guest. He's all yours now. Just know if you take him right now, then he's your problem forever. He isn't welcome back here. Not ever.
Understood. And don't worry, we'll be happy to have him.
You're a strange little thing, aren't you?
Joey, how's the unpacking going at the new place? Are you settling in okay? Getting used to the new space? Yeah, I've managed to get through most of it, somehow. It's still a little chaotic. I've got boxes everywhere, and there's a bunch of stuff I haven't touched yet, but at least the essentials are all taken care of. Honestly, when you messaged me right after our meeting saying you'd been kicked out with nothing but the clothes on your back, I was completely stunned. I mean, I wasn't expecting that level of fallout, but I'm honestly relieved it all worked out in the end. Yeah, thank you again for everything you did that day. Seriously, you have no idea how much it meant. For the first time, it felt like someone actually had my back. Hey, no need to thank me. I was just doing what any decent manager would do in that situation. That's part of the job. Still, I've got to say, I'm really glad we were able to get your work equipment out before your mom tossed it all. Losing that would have been a major setback. Yeah, no kidding. Thankfully, my brother's been on my side this whole time. While our parents were out of the house, he slipped in and helped grab my stuff before anything could happen to it. We didn't have a lot of time, so we could only take the absolute essentials. But honestly, that alone made a huge difference. I don't know what I would have done without him. I see. Your brother's name was Cole, right? Yeah, that's him. Even though I kind of assumed he'd be distant, your parents always talked about him like he was the golden child, so I figured he'd take their side automatically. Actually, they have no idea, but Cole's a huge gamer too. He was the one who got me into games in the first place. Everything I love about this world, I owe it to him. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. It makes a lot more sense now. Right. And speaking of my brother, there's something I've been meaning to ask you about. Of course! What's on your mind? Do you think it'd be possible for you to meet with him sometime soon? That's totally fine with me, but what's the occasion? He's honestly so done with our parents after what happened. He's even talking about quitting his job, moving out, and helping support me full-time. He still needs to learn the ropes and figure some stuff out, but he's already planning to study and get whatever certifications he needs to make it happen. I see. So long-term, he's thinking about becoming an esports trainer? Yeah, that's the goal. Got it. He'll probably need a bit of time to get everything in order, so once he's ready, just have him reach out to me and we'll set up a proper meeting. Thank you so much, really. I appreciate it more than you know.
Joey, are you there? Joey, hey, I need to talk to you right now. Joey, please, come on, don't ignore me like this. Say something, just respond already.
What do you want?
There you are. I saw you on TV.
Oh, you did?
There was a whole special on esports, some kind of spotlight piece during the evening news, and they said you're this rising star in the industry, making $1 million a year as a professional gamer.
Oh, the behind-the-scenes feature, that aired already?
Well, yes, it aired. Why didn't you tell me about it? Your father and I literally spit out our dinner when we saw you on the screen. We were so shocked we couldn't believe our eyes.
Well, I sure hope you cleaned it up afterward, because that's disgusting.
Come on, don't be like that. We were just so completely caught off guard. You should have warned us, said something, given us a heads up. I mean, really, deep down, I always knew you were destined for something big. You've always had that spark in you, that energy, that something special. You are our son, after all.
Wow, coming from the same woman who used to call me a shut-in, an unemployed loser, a failure who did nothing but waste time in his room, even after I showed you my account balance of over $500,000, even after subtracting all my business expenses?
Wait, that bank account really had that much in it?
So you didn't even bother looking at it properly, did you?
Well, that's all in the past, isn't it? Let's not dwell on old mistakes and live for the present. Anyway, why don't you go ahead and move back in with your father and I again?
What?
I'm being serious. Well, there's been some trouble with your brother. You won't believe this, but he up and quit his job 2 months ago. He just left with no notice. He said something about wanting to pursue what he really loves or whatever. Oh, but let's be honest here. He probably messed something up at work and got fired. That's the only likely explanation for the way he was acting.
Wow, you used to dote on him like he could do no wrong. He was the golden child, your shining hope. And now you just flip like that? That's quite the shift.
Look, it is what it is, okay? But compared to him, you're amazing now. You play video games, and somehow you're making $1 million a year doing it. So now it's your turn to pick up where your brother left off.
Meaning what exactly?
Well, your father and I aren't getting any younger, are we? We'll have a lot of expenses to cover as we age, and that's where you come in. You'll have no trouble supporting us making that much money.
Not happening.
What? What do you mean, not happening?
You're the one who kicked me out, remember? You told me I was dead to you. You don't get to suddenly change your mind now just because I'm on TV.
Oh, don't say things like that. I'm serious. From now on, I promise I'll support you wholeheartedly. I'll cheer you on no matter what. I'll even be your manager if you want.
No thanks. I already have a manager, Marshall, and he's excellent at what he does.
Well then, what does this Masashi have that I don't?
If you really want to support a pro gamer, you need actual qualifications. You need to know what you're doing. You're not cut out for this. It's not just about smiling for the camera. You and Dad have always been so blinded by money and appearances, you've never once taken the time to actually understand people. This isn't a job for someone like you, not even close.
But we're still your parents, your family. Doesn't that mean something?
You're not my family. My only family is Cole.
What?
Right now, he's studying hard. He's been putting in the work to become an official esports trainer. He's the one who's been there for me through everything, always. He's the reason I ever started chasing this path in the first place. If you never even noticed that, what kind of parent were you? I don't need parents like that in my life. Not anymore.
But Joey, what are we supposed to do when we get older? Who's going to take care of us if you won't?
Figure it out yourselves. You're adults. Dad's got a stable job, a decent income. I'm sure you'll manage just fine without me.
But Joey...
I'm currently in the middle of an intensive training camp. It's for the next big tournament. I really don't have time for this. I'm blocking you now. It turns out my dad was fired from his job for repeated instances of severe misconduct. Apparently, about a month ago, he made a huge mistake that caused massive losses for the company. He was hit with a formal warning and had his salary cut. And then, probably out of spite, he lashed out at some of the female employees to relieve stress, which, as you can imagine, led to a serious corporate policy violation within the company. The victims filed claims for damages against him, and he even lost the pension that he had worked for decades to build up. They ended up selling the house for practically nothing, and even that wasn't enough to cover everything. They had to take out loans just to scrape together money, and now they're living in a run-down apartment, barely getting by. It's honestly hard to watch, but hey, actions have consequences. My brother and I decided to completely cut contact with them, and we've stuck to that ever since. As for me, I went on to win back-to-back international esports championships. You want some even better news? My brother and his longtime girlfriend recently announced their engagement. So yeah, both professionally and personally, things are going incredibly well. I'm surrounded by people who truly support me, and every day I wake up feeling grateful and fulfilled.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.